Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're going to do a follow-up on the Disney Reedy Creek debacle. Now, we said before that we didn't think there were going to be many changes to Disney, after the state took control of Reedy Creek, but it sounds like there might be.
Yeah.
It sounds like there might be. In fact, they're talking about possibly dissolving Bay Lake and Lake Buena Vista.
Well, they're kind of pointless. I mean, Bay Lake is where they have the parks, and not many people live in what's considered Bay Lake. And then Lake Buena Vista is more like towards the shopping village. I'm sorry, Disney Springs now. The right reason I'm saying that was because I was a kid. We used to stay at like the Lake Buena Vista area at the villas and stuff, and it was part of the shopping village, in quotes.
Yeah, but the thing is that for Disney fans, like Bay Lake and Lake Buena Vista have been so closely associated with Disney World since the very beginning. Mm-hmm. And that's going to be really weird. Like, are they just going to be called like Orlando now, or what? How are they going to do? They should just call it
the Central Florida Tourism Oversight District.
Oh my God! They should just call it. They should just call it Disney World. Just call the town Disney World. You know, Disney World Town.
Todd. CF Todd.
CF Todd. All right, so we're gonna talk about this. This is the first meeting of the new governing board, and it does sound like there might be a lot more changes than anybody expected. So before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. Over 297, almost 300,000 subs. Thank you so much for the support. We do talk a lot about Disney, having worked in and around the company for a number of years in a variety of capacities. And if you go out to piratesandprincesses.net, that's piratesandprincesses.net, you will find a blog that Geeky runs, and you'll find a podcast that we do together.
Yeah, we have to do another one of those.
We do need to do more podcasts, yes. We're trying to ramp up our podcasting. We're getting there. We've got some plans for this year. But that's kind of what started the blog, actually, was the podcast several years ago. And we've been talking about Disney for many, many years. Spent a lot of time, a lot of money in Disney, and everything's being upended now. So this is coming from the Orlando Business Journal. They said the first meeting of the new Central Florida Tourism Oversight District Board.
CF Todd.
CF Todd.
I don't know what it is.
Formerly called Reedy Creek, dove right into some of the disconnects from the previous leadership and an introduction for new members, as well as some possible changes that will be discussed in the future. For example, new board member Brian Ongst Jr. alluded to potentially asking the legislature to dissolve the cities of Bay Lake and Lake Buena Vista altogether. Whether or not those two cities are legally necessary is an important question.
So they're going to have to look into that first.
Yeah, that's kind of like, I mean, right out of the gate, though, they're talking about just dissolving the cities. I mean, that's kind of like, what?
I mean, there might be a legal reason for it, but it is weird. Like, it's like, so we had cities by cities, I'm like, that's loosely using the term, in there so that they could maybe get some kind of special something or whatever, because they're really not necessary, nor are they really actually cities.
No, they're not technically, but it's weird. For now, Ongst said he wants the district to oversee all of those cities' law enforcement contracts or ensure the cities cannot supersede the district's building codes or land planning powers.
See. So now they're going to say, Disney will go along with it because, if we don't know Disney would do this or not, we don't know this they're setting up, but they're worried that Disney's going to try to turn around and say, well, these cities supersede.
Yes.
They're cities.
Yes. Well, Bay Lake's really its own. Cities. Yeah. Bay Lake's its own city. It just happens to be Disney Town, but it's its own city.
It happens to be like just the parks, pretty much. A couple houses of people we handpicked to live there. But,
Yeah, this is interesting because, look, we said before, it was kind of weird. Disney gave up power pretty damn quick. They were just like, okay, we welcome our new insect overlords. Come on in, guys. You can run. That's fine. We're going to work with you and everything's going to be hunky-dory. And a lot of people speculating that it wasn't going to change much of anything. But if they're
it really isn't, I don't think, overall. They're just trying to make sure they take away any way that Disney could say, well, you can't do this because, I think.
New ordinance. The castle is too tall. Let's knock it down.
No.
But at least change it back to blue because, God, I hate that color scheme.
Well, I agree with you. I think they did that whole thing so it looked like Disneyland. It looks like Disneyland Sleeping Beauty Castle so that they could just slap a blue and pink castle on merch and say, oh, look, it's the Disney Castle. Yeah, because a lot of the Disney Castle merch is just generic Disney Castle merch, and you only can tell what Disney Castle it is by the color scheme. So yeah, especially if it's like a little cartoony version of it.
you know, saves money in the long run. I don't like it though. I like the blue. Anyway,
Make
yeah.
it blue. Make it blue. Make it both.
Just change the color of it, right? Just change it, but they kind of do that with lights, but
They do that kind of with the lights. But anyway.
But yeah, it seems like, I mean, when they're talking right out of the gate about dissolving the cities, that tells me that they're gonna actually probably do more than they're laying on.
The key here is when we say dissolving cities, people assume you mean a real city.
Yeah.
This, I mean, isn't exactly what you would constitute as a city.
And they had the meeting at B Resort and Spa.
Did they really?
Yes.
Which is a good Disney, good neighbor hotel.
It is.
And they offer lots of discounts and values and stuff. You should check them out.
Tampa attorney Martin Garcia, who's the board's new chairman, said the board will institute many changes, but not to interpret that as the previous board doing a bad job, only that it was for a different management than this board's management. You guys didn't do a bad job. We just felt the need to just yank it away from you.
Well, the board was there to do Disney's bidding more than anything else, yeah.
Our constituency group is everyone who works and plays in the district and lives in the district and lives in the state of Florida. You all didn't elect us, but the people of Florida elected a governor who appointed us. There will be a broader representation.
I would hope so. I hope they stick to that they're trying to be more focused on people and not the corporation. I do hope that they stick to that.
Hopefully that's the case. But yeah, they had the meeting at B Resort and Spa. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, if this is a sign of things to come, they may be making more changes to Disney than are they going to get rid of the purple signs?
They got rid of the purple signs a while ago.
Oh, they did?
Where have you been?
I didn't pay attention.
Oh, they've been gone.
Oh, okay. Because now everything's going to look very samey. Because I like that. You knew you were in Disney property because the purple signs.
Oh, no, they've been gone for a while.
Yeah, I don't really pay attention.
I love you. You need to. We were there since they've been gone, I think.
Were we?
Yes.
Oh, we probably were. Okay, well, anyway, I guess they're getting rid of the purple signs, guys. Imagine that. They're getting rid of the purple 90s signs.
Like, wait, what?
Are they going to get rid of...
We got there really late. We were really, really tired, and our flight got delayed.
It was late at night.
The luggage, of course, our luggage was the very last luggage. So we didn't get to our room until, like, really, really, really late. So that's probably why you forgot.
So are they not going to call it Bay Lake Tower anymore if they do that?
Well, no, it's still Bay Lake.
It'll be Bay, but not the city
Bay
of
Lake.
Bay Lake.
Right. So, I mean... Here's my thing. I think that they're trying to focus more on, the people and less on the corporation. I think this is good in the regards to the Reedy Creek, fire department, whatever they're going to be called now.
Yeah.
Because we talked about that before at length, how they were put in danger. I guess one of the firefighters who passed away in 2017, their spouse has still been fighting for their death benefits.
Oh my God.
Yes, this is the kind of shit that the other board has been like, the stuff they say we didn't do that, but this is the kind of stuff they're supposedly dealing with. So I'm going to back like the firefighters and the first responders and the stuff in this regard, because when you're at the parks, you want people to be safe. You want the guests to be safe. You don't have to worry about, okay, if somebody has a medical emergency, are they going to be okay? Because people can't get to them to help them or don't have the equipment to help them. And if it means dissolving these quote unquote cities to get rid of red tape to make it smoother, better for everyone, and more for the guests and for the people that do live in the area and things like that, then I'm 100% for it.
Yeah, I mean,
whatever. Disney doesn't like it. They're just basically like kicking dirt on it and walking away. Like, have at it.
Pretty much. I don't know. I personally think, and I think this goes along with all the other stuff going on at Disney right now. If they're trying to save money or whatever, and they're probably like, you know what, this gives us an out. We don't have to pay for the fire department, police department, whatever anymore, and we don't have to be responsible for that. Yeah, okay, whatever. You do it. You do it. All right, so we're gonna wrap this up.
Yeah.
All right. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Bye.